able to win the championship by 2 points over Andrew Moeller. We expect that same situation today, as we know what the top three are and how many points they have, and we just have to let things play out because we expect the plot to twist and turn more times than a Twizzler.
Okay, we're ready to rumble here. The number 45 car will bring the field around. Sean Monahan behind the wheel. Green flag waves. We go into turn number 1.
So 2 Seans in the front row, Monahan and Karen, and it's Monahan who gets the upper hand a little deeper in the field. We have some action as Canfield got caught up behind the 6 car of Nick Papakota as they swirl their way off the turn. The best battle for 3rd and 4th. Eric Burgoyne, who has never been on the podium in his speedball career, is trying to hold off Ken Cassidy Jr.
Oh, way up high, almost into the wall is that number 20 car. 19 goes underneath him, side by side into turn number 4.
And everybody is able to make it through. As in that number 19 car, well, that is Doug Curry. And that beautiful 19 Connecticut. The side-by-side extravaganza continues between Burgoyne. We have trouble as Tommy Silva is in turn number 2, and that will bring out the yellow on lap number 2. Doug Curry in that number 19 car. Very similar to a car that was sponsored on that number 87 car. And he will start next door to Ken Cassidy. Then we have Burrows and Jacob Perry, 2 of the contenders. Jacob Perry won a championship last night as he won the Connecticut Pro 4 Modified Series Cup in the light division. So can he get another one today? He is going to be starting side by side with Wayne Burrows.
We're getting ready to go. Green flag is out. Monahan has him covered on the inside. He goes side by side with a 52 car.
And they swashbuckle their way into turn number 1, making a lunge is Eric Burgoyne. But now here comes Cassidy. It's his turn to move into 3rd place. Right behind him is Jacob Perry. So as they blockbuster their way off the corner, the drum major of the parade is Sean Monahan. But then Sean Karen has company behind him in Burgoyne and Cassidy.
Eric Burgoyne's got a good run on Cassidy. That time we got a spinner. Looks like the 31. Let's see if we can get it refired in turn number 2.
It looks like a smoke monster as he sits in the corner, and we'll see if he can get that car aroused, and he can. Not yet. And the yellow has come out before he gets trampled by the field. We saw some aggressive driving by Ray Christian as he gave a
modified heat. Todd Owen, and Todd, are you with Pete Rocco that cash makes a little bit more of the heart beat faster?
Definitely gives you a little extra incentive to go for an easy race, which is exciting. Don't know, I think George Wade and his family for everything they've done all year to make these possible and to keep us racing on. So it was fun, and hopefully keep them for the future.
It looked like Kyle James was pressing you a little bit as the race got into its later stages.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to save some of the stuff in the race too. So I got 8 more laps to go, so trying to conserve a little bit. So I probably wasn't going as hard as I should have, but Kyle's definitely been fast.
Around goes Burgoyne, and he is in the grass.
That is a Talladega-style wreck out there on the backstretch. Several cars. Gurton there, the 13. Let's go back pit side to Dave. Completed. Matt Gurton goes to the back. The 31 machine, he too goes to the back. And pace car lights are out. Matt, we're going to go green flag racing this time by.
And we'll see what Ken Cassidy Jr. can do in this double file restart against Sean Monahan. As Sean has won here at the Speed Bowl in an SK Modified, a late model, and a Sportsman, but has never gotten a victory in a mini stock. So that is something he wants to add to his resume this afternoon.
2x2, here comes the mini stocks. Monahan to the inside, Cassidy to the outside. Green flag is out, off and underway into turn number 1.
And Jacob Perry trying to make a move in the white number 21 car as he pulls halfway to the door of the Cassidy car. And Charles Canfield, he has moved into 4th place.
Canfield looking good on the 25, side by side with Wayne Burrows. Here comes the 21 car. Jacob Perry looking for 2nd spot.
And as they boogie their way into turn number 2, Perry has the adrenaline flow. And a problem as the car is sideways in turn number 2. I believe that is one of the 20 cars that got involved, kicking up dust in the corner, so the suspense is over. in the limited sportsman division. And Chris Meyer has won his first ever championship. And John, if you look back, the struggles he had when he first started in the division, and he was able to turn those struggles into victories. And he has been the dominant car in 2017 as we get ready for a restart.
Green flag is out. Cassidy and Monahan bring the field under the start-finish line. We go into turn number 1. Monahan with the advantage.
And here comes Perry as he tries to claw his way underneath Ken Cassidy in the 11. Charles Canfield in 4th. And if he can stay there, it could mean a championship for car number 25.
Car 25 right behind the 21 of Perry. Perry trying to get around to get the lead here. He goes side by side with Cassidy. It is a traffic jam and a problem in turn number 2 for the number 6 car, the yellow 6 up into the wall.
And Ian Brew also involved, so that car moving very delicately off the wall. We are staying under green for the time being. And Sean Monahan staying in the lead, but he is surrounded by Jacob Perry, who tried to make a dive bomb move underneath him, and shrugging him off is Sean Monahan.
Monahan needs to get on the gas as these cars are catching him big time all over him. On the side here now is Ken Cassidy. Here comes the 37 of Jordan Hadley.
And Hadley has come from the wilderness to challenge Perry for the number 3 position. And Canfield is 4th, Burrows behind them. And you're not seeing double. That is Ray Christian in the other number 20. So they are running side by side. At the front, here comes Cassidy to the outside as he is trying to roll with his way around Monahan, who gets a little giddy up coming off the corner.
3 wide down the backstretch. Perry to the inside. The sandwich maker is the 37. He's going to get the job done. He drops into second spot. Jordan Hadley and a flat tire for the number 11 of Ken Cassidy Jr.
He is a loser of that battle, so that car will be limping around the track. Out in front, Monahan, and it is Jordan Hadley to the outside of Perry. The top 3 cars can fit in a walnut as we cross the line, and it is still Sean Monahan leading the Charmed Life at the front of the field.
Trouble right here on the front stretch. Matt Gurton goes around. Doug Curry goes around, and it's a smoke show here right on the front stretch.
Because Ken Cassidy might be capable of putting on a show coming through the field. Glenn Colvin doing a good job. He is in 6th alongside Wayne Burrows. The first time in that car for him. Mark Panarone was very successful in that number 51 when he was behind the wheel. As we get ready for takeoff, and Sean Monahan has to deal with a new face next door, Jordan Hadley. Monahan gets a jump, and let's see what Hadley can do. And right now, Hadley has to be concerned about Jacob Perry in the 21 car.
Boy, a friendly start for Sean Monahan. Down the backstretch, he has the advantage over the 37 car. Here comes Jacob Perry to the inside. You got Perry going at it with the 37 of Hadley.
4 cars can fit in a taco shell, and now make that 5. So here comes Wayne Burrows as he tries to clothesline his way underneath the 25 of Canfield. Monahan surrounded by the enemy. It is Perry, Hadley, Burrows, Canfield. They're all trying to track down the Velvet Hammer.
Here comes Eric Berghuis to join the party. The 87 car on the move. Look at this lead. Look at this battle for the lead with Monahan and Hadley going side by side.
It takes a couple of laps for Hadley to get at Fox optimum speed. Here he comes on the outside. Monahan trying to hold him off. And Hadley, what will he do coming out of turn 2? Here comes Perry, 3 wide. Jacob Perry going for the lead against Sean Monahan.
Jacob Perry makes the move of the season for him so far. Now gets out of the gas as Monahan retakes the lead.
As Perry ran out of room. And now Monahan holding off a couple of youngsters. Jordan Hadley, the 15-year-old. Jacob Perry. Canfield is still in the running. Canfield has to be careful because he doesn't want to lose his grip on the championship. Down to the final 10 laps of the mini-stock season with the Velvet Hammer trying to get his first ever mini-stock win. Oh, Perry clobbers the wall.
Jacob Perry goes into the first turn wall hard.
It looked like something went amiss on that car. He went across, made contact with Hadley, and then he tapped. And of those last 5 drivers, McKennedy, Goodale, Savory, Barrett and Pitcat, one of them will win $10,000. And if one of those 5 drivers can also win the race, they will get $15,000.
Here we go, green flag, Monahan. Oh, not up to speed as the 20. Wayne Burrows Jr. off the pace.
And now he falls by the wayside as we have Tommy Silva involved again. And Tommy Silva in the right side of that one. So one of the souvenirs of 15 laps of frantic mini stock action.
So we never seen Hadley come back. We didn't see Burrows Jr. come back either. So
and we didn't expect to see Perry come back.
Yeah, Perry's out for good. And here we go. This is restart time. Monahan to the inside, Canfield to the outside. Green flag will wave.
And it is Monahan getting the jump again. Let's see if Canfield can do something about it as they missile their way into the second corner. Canfield has some momentum. He has some adrenaline. He is trying to get the lead away from Sean Monahan as they gallop into the fourth quarter.
Way up high, Monahan and Canfield out of turn number 4, side by side. Canfield able to keep it out of the wall, but just barely.
Monahan has a lead. All over him like a leather jacket on a motorcycle driver is Canfield, and now he drops back into third. So Canfield got into the marbles, falls back into third alongside Sean Caron, and it is Sean Monahan all by his lonesome in front.
Eric Burgoyne moves into second spot. Here's a good battle between the 52 and the 25 down the backstretch. A couple of veteran drivers going for third.
I don't know how close Canfield came to the wall, but that was a soap opera that he didn't want to live. Now he is getting by the 52 of Caron to move into third. Trouble for Papakota on the inside groove. That car seems to have lost its vitality. Matt Brown on the grass. He exits. Chuck McDonald goes back out onto the speedway, and it will be Burgoyne holding off Canfield for second.
So far, one of the craziest mini stock features I've seen all season long. Your leader is Sean Monahan over Eric Burgoyne.
And Monahan leading by an ironing board over the combination of Burgoyne and Canfield, with Caron next, followed by Gurton. What a comeback for Gurton, as that was one of the cars who had issues very early in the race. So Sean Monahan keeps expanding his lead with less than 5 laps to go.
Ken Cassidy Jr. trying to get around the inside of Glenn Colvin. That is for a, top 6 position there, side by side out of turn 4.
And here comes that number 25 of Canfield again, as he tries to jet stream his way around Eric Burgoyne. But the driver with the thickest vapor trail continues to be Sean Monahan, as they helter-skelter their way out of turn number 4. Monahan still leading, and now Canfield emerges in second place.
Yeah, Canfield still on the prowl, trying to get to the lead in that number 25 car. Monahan has had him covered so far the entire distance. 4-car length advantage, only 2 laps to go this time by. Eric Burgoyne is currently running third. Let's see if Monahan can keep that 45 car straight. He's having some problems handling on that number 45 car at turn number 4. Now at turn number 2, Monahan with the advantage by 2 car lengths over Canfield. Burgoyne in third. And how about Gurton? He's running fourth. Here comes Cassidy in the number 11. He gets up to 5th spot. He gets around the 52 car of Caron. Here we go. 52 back to the outside now, and off the pace is that 52 of Sean Caron. Up front, your leader, the 45 car, trying to keep that machine straight. Out of turn number 4, Sean Monahan will bring the 45 car to victory lane in the mini stock main event. And the 25 car spins into turn number 1, but unofficially, he is your champion. Charles Canfield. Third spot goes to Eric Burgoyne in the 87.
Sean Monahan. Usually when somebody starts on the pole and wins, you think it's a joyride. That really wasn't the case, was it today?
They were dropping like flies, and I know they were going for championships, but I was going for a statistic, so it really didn't matter. I told those points guys I wasn't going to try to ruin their day, but I really wanted to be in victory lane. You know how much it means, Matt.
Yeah, you and your brother, Diego, the only 2 drivers in the history of the Bull to win in the 4 major divisions. What does that mean to you?
Well, that says a lot for the Monahan brothers. People can people can talk all they want, but, you know, there's a little bit of driving talent that goes with that. And, you know, I went backwards. It's been since 1997 that I was in a mini stock. But, you know, I want to congratulate Charles on his championship this year. I drove him a little high over there, but, you know, like I said, it's going for the win. I really got to thank Ken Kurtula from Ken's Auto, Muggsy, Mark, and Robert Norman, and most of all, to one of my best friends and the great chassis handling guys of all time, Mr. Bruce Thomas.
So that is a word for our winner. One more comment from Sean.
All the glory to God, and a special thanks to my wife who puts up with it.
Sean Monahan winning his first ever mini stock feature. Now we will go to our third place finisher. His first ever podium at the Speedball, car number 87, Eric Bourgois. Now, Eric, I couldn't believe that you had never finished on the podium before. How were you able to pull it off today?
I don't know. I have to thank Dave Trudeau Racing. We've been fighting an evil car for the last few years here. I called him middle of the week and said, Dave, you got to help me with something. And he said, here's all my numbers. Throw it in the car and give it a try. And I'll tell you, this is the fastest car I've ever had. We could do a couple little things to make it a little bit quicker, but I'll take it. I got to thank my crew, my girlfriend especially, Kim. She's with me all the time. Chris, my buddy Eric Bones, everybody that helps me out. EB Exterminating, like Chris's Lawn Care, Lighthouse Signs. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. Just very, very exciting. I haven't been on the podium here, so you know, everybody keep TC in your hearts, and you know, I don't know. Oh, and my son. This is my son's motor out of his car. I had to borrow this week, so I have to thank him.
Well, the borrowed motor did the job. Eric Bourgois finishing in third. And now he is more than a second place finisher in today's race. He is your 2017 mini stock champion, Charles Can-Do Canfield. What are your emotions right now? I think what you did in turn number one said that you are pretty overjoyed to win this.
Yeah, this is a long time coming, I think. We work really hard, man. It's a family effort. I got to thank my father for getting this car up here every weekend, my wife for supporting me, my three girls, my whole family. It's like a big family thing. Sponsors, GCR, Jim's Lawn Care. I definitely can't forget Al Stone, man. I couldn't do this without him. He's number one. He's number one. And Moroso came on this year. That's great, man. My sister Cheryl and Kayla. Brianna's here today. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Man, it's a lot. Shout out to Jacob Perry. I hope he's all right. That was a tough hit. That's some uncalled for racing right there. And I don't know.
GCR is the best.
GCR got the best motors, man. We're finally back on top. This little man right here, the Norman family. Got to thank those guys, man. They're great. Napa. Man, there's a lot more, I'm sure.
Okay, we'll hear more probably at the banquet. He was a long shot at the start of the year, but over the course of a long season, he turned out to be the best. Charles Canfield.